just operational workforces, just by the very nature of their role scope, you're starting behind the norm already.
Yep.
But if you have something like this that's in their go bag, where literally they can be eating in between tasks, putting a bar in their mouth while they're riding their log or whatever it is,
Definitely.
you're just not behind the curve.
Hi there, it's Jason Stumble here from LEGEAR and Australian Defence Apparel. I'm here today with Miles from CMBT and Irvo from OPS. Miles, we're here talking supplements and the importance of, especially first responders, military and in that security industries, having access to appropriate like supplements and food sources, nutrition. If you want to sort of walk us through some of the range and why it's been so important to CMBT and how you've developed these products?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, nothing, supersedes a good diet and a well-balanced diet, but, I don't know about you, but I find it difficult to get all the nutrients I need in my day to perform optimally. And I think that that's the same for a high level of the population. And then also when you're talking about elite level performance, or even what you guys do every day out there on the field, it resembles elite level performance. So there are additions that you should be making to your diet in order to ensure that you're getting the right protein for recovery, ensuring that you get the right hydration, ensuring that you get the right nutrients to support your performance and your recovery. So that's essentially why we, created the brand, where it's been born in a combat environment, and so that's why it's been able to translate so well to obviously what you guys do.
And that accessibility too, I like. So for me, if you got your your go bag at work, and you've got a couple of reload bars in there, like the quality has to be there. And the obviously the nutritional value that these products deliver.
Yep.
Irvo, you'd be the first to understand what like even just a diminished level of hydration. How much that affects.
Look, just operational workforces, just by the very nature of their role scope, you're starting behind the norm already.
Yep.
There's no just clocking off for a nice little lunch break. You could work 8 or 10 days and going to intense job after job where critical decisions are being made.
And then what's some of their predispositions as well? Macas,
coffee, and the shift rotation cycle. So they're probably starting the shift with poor sleeping habits and potentially poor nutrition habits. And more than likely, most of us, potentially this time of year, you're waking up dehydrated and not hydrating before they even get to work properly, let alone taking a supplement with the right minerals and the right vitamins to your body as a transport system. Your physiology is a transport system, and if it's not the right macronutrients, hasn't got the right minerals, you can have all the water and the like, and you're still not going to perform optimally because your balance isn't right. And your salts and all these things that are complex in the human biochemistry affect how the human performs and then makes critical decisions under stress. But if you have something like this that's in their go bag, where literally they can be eating in between tasks, putting a bar in their mouth while they're riding their log or whatever it is, at least they're getting something.
Definitely.
You're just not behind the curve.
So Miles, some of the key products, obviously, you're holding, which product is this one?
So this is called Octane, which is our intra-workout. It's, not just a typical sort of branched chain amino acid formula like you would see, in typical bodybuilding supplement days and things like that. This has been specifically designed to optimize our performance inside the gym, but it's also there to increase our recovery post-workout or post-activity. The other things that we've sort of added to this product, and just to give you an idea of how we formulate most of our products, is they have a range of functions and benefits. So we have, a range of mushrooms in here that supports not only performance and strength and power, but also cognitive function, our ability to focus, have some clarity, so that we can perform our tasks to the best of our ability and make the right decisions, especially in split-second scenarios.
Practically, there'd be no reason why that couldn't be in your water bottle in a patrol car.
100%. Yeah. So exactly.
Sipping on all day.
Exactly. I don't know about you guys. I'm not the greatest at maintaining hydration and drinking just straight water.
We're all guilty of that one.
And I think a large, percentage of the population feel the same way. So just adding a formula like this to your water.
It's that ease of access, isn't it? Too. It's like and plus I drink more water since I've been using this, especially. I actually could flavourless water. I just don't gravitate to it like I should. With this one, I know I'm getting something out of it, so I then drink more.
Yeah.
And it's also meeting the really strict guidelines for elite level athletes, which is also required in military because the military are very strict on what goes into in their diggers.
Absolutely.
All of our products are banned substance tested, so every single batch of product that we make goes through a HASTA or a WADA facility, which tests for over 200 banned substance. We need to do that because we look after a lot of high-level athletes. Alex Volkanovski, who's the UFC featherweight champion, is one of the owners of Combat, so he can't walk into the octagon not knowing what's in his supplements and what he uses to recover and perform, and knows that he's not going to get popped. The same as someone on the job knowing that what's on the label is actually in the product, so they can feel comfortable and safe that what they're consuming is good for them. Everything is natural. It's made from whole foods, like you were saying before, which has been, really welcomed from, everyone that's taken the product.
And our brand in particular is, we have like authentic roots back into operational context. I did my 20 years in special operations in policing. Same with Shane. We don't look at products that aren't at the tip of the spear and what they're going to provide. So, it's awesome to be able to tap into the elite level sport that you guys are doing. And Alex is a really good example. Literally at the tip of the spear on the planet for performance. And we want to, put those products into our first responders, into our military, and have them totally confident that what they're putting in there is
Australian products, man.
Australian products,
industry,
market
Australian
leading.
products, Australian UFC champion. Can't beat it.
Miles, we're super keen to get these awesome products into our customer base, into cops and first responders, paramedics, military, and just for them to have the confidence to pack this away in their day-to-day activities and remain hydrated, remain fueled. So yeah, mate, thanks very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, really appreciate it. So thankful to be able to support you guys and everyone out there, obviously doing what they do on a daily basis and putting themselves, in the front line and supporting us and allowing us to live the life we live.
Yeah, it is. It's we're altruistic all the time in terms of that as well. So thanks, guys. Thanks, Shane. Thanks, Miles.